was this extraordinary statement from Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso saying, at length why they're leaving the charity, saying they're heartbroken, that there's an untenable situation in the board, and it's become unthinkable, and it's the only thing they can do. Now, this was set up nearly 20 years ago in honour of Princess Diana and also the mother of Prince Seeiso, who died the year before they set the charity up. And it means so much to them. Harry was there just at the end of last year. And it all comes about because of this bitter infighting within the board. So not just Prince Harry and Prince Seeiso have quit, the trustees have quit as well. And it all seems to be centred around a row with the chair of the board and the direction in which she's taking the charity. Now, it moved to Africa at the end of last year. They decided it was going to be better to plough ahead with what they called an ambitious project to seek kind of fundraising and centre the whole thing in Africa. There'd been some sort of rows behind the scene as to how funds would be raised. Traditionally they have an annual polo match, which over the past 10 years has raised more than $10 million. And I understand there were questions over that as well. That's been listed for later this year, but it hasn't yet been announced that it will take place. Doesn't seem that Harry, of course, now will be playing in that polo match because that was one of the big draws. You'd pay lots of money to play with him, and all that money would go to the charity. So it must have taken quite a lot for them to have to step down.
I mean, it does appear, reading your story, it's not just the two founders, the two royal founders of the charity. I mean, it's the whole rest of the board, but they basically can't get rid of Sophie Chandorka, the Zimbabwean chair of it. Is that basically the situation?
That's right. They lost faith in her ability to govern and wanted her out. In a move to block that from happening, she then launched a lawsuit against them, in which she then essentially sued the charity, and they were left with no other course of recompense apart from to try to step down, which is what they've had to do. One of those